I'm the federal arm of this before they go on their travels, who helps get Chris out of prison so he can try to save the world. And this is Chris coming right now.
He's coming in a fire truck?
He's coming in a fire truck. He's wearing a red hat for Blackhat.
So basically, federal arm, can you elaborate? What is that, like an agent?
No, like an attorney, like a judicial, yeah.
I see. So do you you're basically negotiating the deal?
Exactly, like they go, and then it's John, Ortiz, and Viola, and then they come and they get me, and because I have to sign off for him to be able to get out of jail.
How did you enjoy working on Michael Mann?
I loved it. I had met Michael once before for another movie, and his body of work is just so awesome and incredible, and he is an incredibly meticulous and inspiring director. His eye is on everything, and he trusts everyone, but he really has an incredible eye for detail and nuance that even when we were working and watching him work with one of the actors there, just subtly getting things out of people. And it happened to be in the early part of the filming schedule, so everybody was getting their groove going before they traveled to the many countries that I did not get to go to. But I know, I was disappointed.
I gotta talk to Michael about that. That isn't fair at all. Didn't you guys go to,
They went to Hong Kong, they went to Jakarta, they went to yeah.
Man.
I just came back from Tokyo, my first trip to Tokyo, and I was like...
For another project?
No, for life. For life, because I was like, I want to go. It was my birthday, and my friend was going for something, and I was like, can I come with you? And so then I went. We flew into the typhoon, and the great part was the typhoon was hitting when we were on our jet lag day, so all we could do was just stay in the hotel and swim. But then it was amazing. It was amazing. It was an incredibly eye-opening experience that I can't believe. At my age, I was like, wow, I can't believe I'd never come here before. It was incredible.
So this movie's central theme is basically cyber terrorism and hacking.
Cyber terrorism and hacking and the whys of it, I think, are a great surprise in the movie. And it's really smart. And as with a lot of other things that Michael has done in his career, it's I mean, in terms of the genesis of a movie like this, what it takes, he has his finger ahead of the pulse. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, horrible things are happening in the world right now with cyber terrorism, and if you take in mind that how long this movie has been gestating and filmed and edited, he just saw things happening way
given,
ahead.
Like the recent scandals, this movie's pretty relevant.
It's very relevant. It's scary.
It is.
And he, as with all of his movies, he does not shy away from the innocuousness of anything. Do you know?
Was there anything that you learned while doing this movie?
About cyber terrorism?
Yeah. And I don't know anything about how it works or the
you
dangers
know,
of it or.
I think we all live. The part that scares me is the part where just to function, we live with a slightly healthy sense of denial about well, I hope this doesn't happen, and I will have a security here, and I will change my passwords. But as we're learning more and more, it feels slightly futile, do you know? When I look back on, say, my grandparents who were second-generation Americans and stuff, and people, because of the stock market crash, people kept cash in coffee tins or under mattresses and stuff, and were afraid to put it in banks and stuff, and you go up and you're like, oh, that's crazy. But now you think, well, if anybody can have access to anything, and everything is done online, well,
best to keep
what do I do?
Jar,
Exactly. I have thought about it. I have thought about oh, maybe I should put them in a Dunkin' Donuts bag or something. I haven't done it yet.
What do you think audience can really expect from this movie?
Oh, I think they're gonna. I mean, the great thing about it is that there's incredible performances, and also there's action, and there's also the scenery is incredible. I mean, we've seen. I mean, even in everything from the trailer, you think, holy cow, what the hell is going on? But in addition to all that, the mystery that's going on underneath it, I think, is going to be. Well, it's just going to be really compelling and scary, and it's I don't know. I've only seen, to be honest, I saw a little bit, so I don't know what we're going to see. I just am excited to see how it all comes together.